Okay. Got a little bit distracted. Oh dear. One moment. Let's see if I can fix that. Of course there's audio. Hey there, everybody. Let me see if I got it working. Oh no. Hey, Rogue Radio, Sleepy Jack. Oh, okay. How did I fix this last time? It's coming from the PC. Is super annoying. Because, we keep running into this. Wait. No. We keep trying. You can hear the clicking. Maybe. No. So as might be apparent, there's a lot going on in the sound setup. About now. I think I actually discovered it. So, no. Okay, it's close. Just a little bit. Little bit. But I think it's not fully getting through. Yeah. There's probably some that's going to leak. Okay. I think that's going to have to do. All right, sorry. Audio. Am I right? There we go. Wait. Why you do this to me? Okay, those are coming through. Oh, it got mollied. So, there's a bunch of moving parts in the audio. The microphone I use is really sensitive. What you're hearing right now is 99%. This will be 96. And there's 99. And here's 100. And the 100 seems to overload the noise filtering. But there we are. Additionally, there's like hard mute buttons on one of the boards here for the audio tracks, one of which is music and another one is Discord. If you press those buttons, that sound doesn't go nowhere. So that would include like outgoing sound. Discord can't hear me. Molly very slowly and clumsily walks across that board on the regular, and she is unerringly capable of hitting all of those buttons. So every now and then, I will be talking into the ether and not realize it, in an additional and different way than normally happens on stream. But on the topic of kitties, we do have Sky over there on the table, on the little rug. Molly getting some food. We have Sammy in one of the various boxes that I have put in the play area. There's nothing in that box. It is transparent, but they still like to jump in there. I moved the concrete slab. That did not prove a thing that they liked to lay on. I was hoping that the different textured surface would attract them to it, but they don't particularly like it. But it left a square on the carpet from where it was compressed and hadn't gathered any ambient cat fluff tumbleweeds. And of course, cats being cats, they sat in that rectangle. Because it's not just that it is a container, it is that it is a defined region, a small defined area. Okay, but today we are going to be playing the second Duck Detective case, the Ghost of Glamping. As per usual, there will just be this music. I do not trust music rights holders. They are capricious and annoying. Those unfamiliar with the term glamping, that is glamorous camping or glamour camping. That is camping generally in name only. You know, having a RV that is effectively a full-sized house on wheels is the sort of thing that is glamping. We'll go with the if we make a mistake, we make a mistake. Wait.
It was as broke as ever.
There we go.
And just when my misery had reached its peak.
Full on, like, noir detective opening.
They decided to kick me out of my apartment.
This is also the kind of thing where it was like, and that's when she entered my office.
Thankfully, I had found somewhere new to stay. But
it's per usual with this kind of game. No spoilers, but you can contribute to it if you don't know. That is, you know, hey, what about that? Did you remember? But did you remember this? Kind of stuff is okay. Because that is gained from either participation in the stream, it is from participation in the stream in one way or another. But no a priori.
No, Hannah still hasn't seen my last 12 messages. She rarely responded to my messages after the divorce. But this was really starting to worry me.
Brown trench coat and hat.
What if she was in danger? I needed to work out what happened to her.
Deductions. Ha ha ha. So, if it's anything like the last one, the mechanic is that you find keywords, and then you will use those keywords to kind of form together facts. And so, yeah. What they're showing here. It's filling in names and adjectives and words into information that would let you follow on to, like, the answer. So the old flame, blank is not replying to messages because blank, these are the two same things, is blank. My little Paper Mario cutouts.
Anna. The most magnificent swan I ever had the lousy luck to fall in love with.
Very much classic Gumshoe kind of thing.
The receipt.
So
from
we
the
have
post
received her
office.
name now.
See, Anna, I did send your glove back. I'm not that irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
I hope she appreciates the poem that I included. I'm not ready to face the world yet. Royalty payments for the only book I managed to finish. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. The Duck Detective Story.
I mean, royalty payments for a book at all is an admirable thing. You know, well done.
3 schmark last month.
I don't know if schmark is a lot of money.
Why do I even bother?
The desk chair does spin. The hang in there poster looks like probably like a parakeet. Or perhaps a budgie.
I'll need to clean this up before my roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread.
So, the statement there is to stay away from the booze or something like that. But it's the bread, and you can see it's a little bag of sliced bread with some slices stuffed under the pillow. So apparently, sliced bread, or just perhaps bread in general, is a destructive substance for ducks in this setting.
But doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
So they're using bread as a kind of, it's a metaphor for kind of thing, or a simile in this case, most likely. But ish. But when he said cold turkey, so, he's got an idle animation. He's tapping his foot. There's little motion lines. Cold turkey is, it's a food reference. We're just going to eat the leftovers instead of potentially the good stuff that you shouldn't. I think that's what it refers to. I've never actually looked that up. But he's saying cold turkey here. So do they eat? Are there turkey people? If they're not, is it, a non-sentient bird? Do they consider turkeys non-sentient? Are they still sentient after all, though? Animal worlds like this usually have uncomfortable questions like that. Yeah, Dino Cop directly addressed them in a disconcerting way. Knock over the trash can by walking near it, too.
One message from November 9th.
The voicemail on his smartphone sounds like a voicemail recording off of an old, record to onboard or cassette memory answering machine. You have 3 messages. Message
You
1.
still haven't sent back my glove. Did you think keeping my wardrobe ransom would trap me with you? We would very much like to not have to think about you and your brat anymore. Hurry up.
No more messages.
You have no new messages. Okay, I'm remembering some of these mechanics. That particular calendar that they're showing, I think, was in the lobby of an office in the prior game. Sad breakup songs that hit hard. Love is Fake and Tears in the Rain. Love is Fake is by Sad Men, and Tears in the Rain is by The Grieving Gerbil. Let's see. Goose Times newspaper. Three teenagers injured when trying to cross sector. So, cross sector, it looks like sector border. Let's see. Him rowing a boat with the swan in the foreground. Him, looks like sleeping with the swan in the foreground. I'm guessing just a picture of the swan wearing a scarf. Perhaps with a beverage. Wedding photo and happier times. Court hearing reminder PDF.
I should probably delete these photos. I should be able to figure this out now.
Anna. Okay, these are probably the type. Because the Duck Detective is irresponsible.
Ah. So that was the issue.
Oh, that's right. I'm a slob.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better lately. She should give me another chance.
Nice touch that the...
Mr. Duck Detective!
This guy was in the last game, too. That the story mode movement, the scripted movement in the scenes, it also kicked through the crumpled paper. That means it's animated in engine. That can be good in that it tends to look more authentic and align with the game UI. It can also be a problem. There are a lot of games where, because it's happening in the world scene at that time, things can go wrong and break the scene. They shouldn't be, but let me check real quick here. Just ensure that it's not.
I mean, Eugene, you're finally up, sleepyhead. Are you still sleeping in your trench coat? I got you those super comfy pajamas, remember?
You should really get dressed.
Sure. But I just had to come tell you that we're going on a surprise trip! And I bet you can use your deduction powers to figure out where we're going.
The parenthetical K implies that there is an emphasis on that. Well, actually, no, that would usually be italicized, so we can't tell if this is the game kind of nudging you about the joke again, or it's that it is meant that the gator hard pronounced the K, so it is clear it was deduction. So it's, showing us the actual word for clarity, but emphasizing that there was a K inserted into. I read too much into things. You should know that by now. He giggles.
Wait. Are those bread slices?
Please leave.
Okie dokie.
We have one sock with a red toe, implying that that is a duck sock. We have the pajamas laying right there.
Maybe it is in my best interest to figure out what Fredersen wants to drag me into.
The holiday is taking, almost certainly it is, Fredersen is taking the duck detective on a trip to go, and based on the title, it is camping at a location.
I usually preferred staying isolated in my room.
I mean, same.
Rummaging through Fredersen's mountain of clutter was the last thing I wanted to do, but...
And very detective movie self-narration going on prior to entering the scene, talking about it as if it's in retrospective. Hey there, Tass.
It seemed that this was how I was going to spend my Wednesday.
They even do the sepia tone in the background. Grayscale would also have been appropriate. It is a Hawaiian shirt with a Polaroid camera. We have sausage on top of the fridge, probably referring to the prior case, which I believe is called the Secret Salami, or something like that. Again, which Fredersen here was involved in.
His newest hobby is skydiving, apparently.
The place is a little cluttered there, but it is a... The duck seems to be primarily in his own room. There's kind of an implication that it is... I don't know if it's two-bedroom, but it seems like Duck Detective is more staying with Fredersen than it is that they share a place.
I don't think his snout would even fit in this helmet.
Okay, it is a parachute and a human-shaped helmet. Duck Detective wouldn't be able to get his head in there either. Yeah, it's interesting. Duck Detective's room, he has to go through Frederson's to get there. To me, what that says is that Frederson moved his stuff fully out here. Like, put his bed in here so that Duck Detective could have the bedroom.
This equipment must be worth thousands of schmark.
Okay. Well, if last month's royalties on his book was 3 schmark, and that skis are worth thousands of smark, that kind of implies a connection of smark to dollar.
He hasn't gone skiing even once.
I mean, if that's the case, this locale has a really nice attached closet. MooTube, haha. Lost Places, Sunny Lake. He is subscribed to that. Eerie Expeditions. The Sanatorium, Abandoned and Spooky. Cutie Pie. I told you this is a work trip, Freddy. Please let me bring Eugene. He seems a bit lonely. Also, he loves being by the water.
How did he manage to find a girlfriend?
Duck Detective says out loud with Frederson 10 feet behind him, tops.
They've only been dating for a couple weeks. I guess there hasn't been enough time for her to find out how awful Frederson is. I always keep track of names in my notebook.
Important to work out a suspect's name to crack the case. Enter the first and last name into the slots below their portrait. Ready, Frederson. Luxurious glamping. Glamorous camping. Roller coaster, near-death experience. Freddy's having a grand time. Duck Detective looks like he's being strangled. Yep. Double chin, unflattering angle.
Why is he keeping this awful photo of me?
Ready. See, it says he's taking Duck Detective, but I think it's that it was supposed to be a work trip with Anna. Oh, okay.
Frederson booked a glamping trip? And I'll be the third wheel? Oh, no, 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 no. I need to talk him out of this.
Definitely the type of guy who would eat the last of Freddy's favorite food out of the fridge and then complain about how terrible it tasted. Duck Detective doesn't seem like a great roommate. And Freddy actually seems like a really nice guy in this. like I got you pajamas so that you stop sleeping in your outfit there. He's trying to keep Duck Detective off of harmful substances. He's trying to get him out of his bubble.
Did you solve the case?
I figured out you're dragging me on a camping trip I didn't consent to. Yes?
It's called glamping. It's very fancy. Let's get on the bus then.
What if I don't want to? I spend enough time with you as it is.
Duck Detective, I already paid for everything. And money is a bit tight right now since, you know, you're 3 months behind on rent.
Yeah, he's exactly that kind of roommate, Tess. Hello, Ember. Come on. Yeah. She calls out when she's approaching. She gets near. She'll call out again. She'll walk up, give me the little forehead rub on the chin, and then she will come and lay on my shoulder.
Okay. I'll go. The damp air was full of mosquitoes and high expectations. I came here for Fredersen, but I was staying for myself. After all, maybe I did deserve a vacation.
Not a nostril
Can
in
you
that
smell
inhale.
that fresh forest air, Mr.
a lot
Duck
of
Detective?
All I smell are bus exhaustion fumes.
You don't. That really sounds like a translation hiccup. There is. I wonder if there's actually like a root connection between like exhaust, like fumes or byproducts, and exhaustion, like being worn out. Ember's chin is clearing up again. She was getting all grubby, so she was resenting me for a little bit. Yeah. He's all squirmy.
You know, they're meant to have some sort of celebrity staying here.
A celebrity?
Fredersen, please.
I already brought your suitcase to the tent, by the way.
Great. Let's go and find it.
Sunny Lake.
Fredersen's voice kind of reminds
#1
me of...
haunted camping site, according to Trip Alpaca.
It's an obscure character. And if I recall, the particular character was a dig at the network running the show. But there is an episode of Invader Zim that's, I think it's called like Zim Eats Waffles. And the joke of the episode is that there is a spy camera trying to reveal that Zim is an alien. And every time something that would show that Zim is definitely an alien or up to something, it is happening off camera. And by the time the people that need to look at it see it, the thing has stopped happening. But the character in question is the captive that Zim has, who is always on camera and always has a gigantic like screw with a big happy face on a device on top of it, rammed into his skull. Like the thread of the screw is big enough to displace the entire brain, and it apparently forces them to be super happy. If I recall, that character is wearing a t-shirt that implies a connection to the Nickelodeon network that it was running on at the time. For unknown reasons, Nickelodeon decided that a show produced by or written and directed by Jonan Vasquez was a good match for them at the time. It ran for quite a while, and they tried to interfere in some of the content. And Vasquez was made it clear in some of the episodes that they didn't appreciate the intervention.
You can't trust the reviews on that site.
Sunny Lake, #1 haunted camping site, according to Trip Alpaca.
Well, Trip Alpaca is definitely a reference. What would the actual creature be in our setting?
You can't trust the rev.
Is it still camping if you're staying in a cabin?
Have you noticed my new shirt?
I have, yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I mean, a shirt like that, he could change it up. He could switch over from being, the grizzled gumshoe to like the 80s, 90s detective out in a beach community kind of thing. Your Miami Vice kind of stuff.
The colors compliment you?
Compliment you? ? Upward inflection?
Really? You always know what to say, Mr. Duck Detective.
Crocodiles make the most loyal friends.
I'm a reasonable rodent, but...
Let's see. They're presented as having a very military stance. Additionally, very torso leaning forward. Potentially meant to be chest out, but it's really, full belly out. I don't know if it's meant to be floral print legs or if it's meant to be camo print. And boots or tall shoes. The thing that is questioned here is a whistle. Are they some sort of like camp official? I'm saying this stuff up front because I'm trying to guess.
3 camping chairs and a table stolen just like that?
My client is threatening to leave if you don't fix that broken toilet! But I'm telling you, this place is haunted!
We have a pigeon, a goat.
The ghost
And
is moving things around all the time.
miscellaneous
but that's
rodent.
the whole premise of Sunny Lake. Ridiculous.
A theft!
Gasp!
That was definitely something I had to investigate. I also wondered what Frederson's partner was like. Who would date him voluntarily?
What sort of creature would be in a relationship with that man?
I needed to find out who she was.
Oh, hey, let me introduce you to my girlfriend.
No! I mean, no, not necessary. I will work out her identity myself.
No, don't spoil this for me.
Of course! Exciting!
Somebody is the something of the campsite, is a something in the military, is so-and-so's assistant. So I'm guessing the military was the rodent with the whistle. The goat is the assistant, my client. And then the pigeon, but it is the what? discarded water bottles. Eisenman. Dumperton. Brederson and McQuacklin. So Ray with somebody unknown. Again, this implies the goat being the assistant of the celebrity. So it is likely the goat's last name is Ray. Eisenman and Eisenman, I don't know. But presumably a married couple then, since we've got last name, or perhaps siblings. And then Stumperton by themselves.
This looks like it'll come in handy. I should question these people about their stay at the camp.
Booking list get.
Someone hasn't checked the mailbox in ages. It says Dinkle.
Dinkle. Guest book. From 2 years ago. Food is substandard and the weather is horrible. I'm hoping this will be improved next time. Colonel Eisenman. I want a slid. This would imply, the two Eisenmans are family.
Some people will try their hardest to find something to complain about.
The achievement was judgmental. Complete 5 inspections.
This is so great, isn't it? A holiday with you and me.
And your girlfriend?
Oh, right.
Ah, yeah, her too.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to Sunny Lake, where fun and fear go side by side.
So I don't know if the sunny part is actually a reference, but you have Crystal Lake, the setting of, I think it's Friday the 13th, the one with the killer being, Jason Voorhees.
Tonight, I will recount the tragic tale of the haunted sanatorium for all of you. So, please don't miss it. Okay?
So this was one is you can look at the person and try to detect, try to identify signs of like stress or something they might be holding kind of stuff. Constantly sweating, perhaps nervous. Evil eye bracelet, superstitious.
Anything you can tell me about Sunny Lake Campsite?
Usually the campsite is mostly empty, but this week, I got 6 bookings at once. This influencer is already paying off.
Okay, well that tells us that the celebrity is a, quote, influencer.
See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all. Stop! That area is not for guests.
Oops.
Just makes me want to check it more. Are you hiding, pigeon? It's kind of behind me for the most part, but the loading icon
A
is
rising
Duck Detective
tension
moving by,
mired the
in a
cool
much more,
evening breeze.
say, duck-like way, so his little wingtips are backwards as if they were actually, you know, feathers. And the walking movement is much more of the duck walk.
I may be here for a while yet. At least I had my emergency bread stash waiting for me in my trench coat.
Yeah, it is. It is the whiskey flask equivalent for a duck, I would assume, or at least how they're bringing it, putting it there. Okay, we can get a hint, and it will tell us if there are clues remaining at a location.
They have this sketchy capybara staying here. Probably jobless from the looks of it. I complained to the management, but they don't seem to care at all! What if something happens to my son?
Okay, this implies that this is Eisenman.
He's too juvenile. He wouldn't stand a chance.
What do you make of this campsite?
This place has really gone down the drain in the past years.
Definitely Eisenman. So this is Colonel in the military.
At least this year, we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion!
Okay, but thanks to my promotion would imply since the last 2 years. So whatever is a step above Colonel, which we would have to find a clue to identify. Riffle through the stuff. Oh. Okay, already brought the suitcase to the tent. This is probably Frederson's. This is the book that Duck Detective mentioned that was also not selling well at all. Or Katya. Katya. That's like a Eastern European kind of name.
You took my book with you?
Always.
You've read it 5 times already.
And I discover new things every time. How cool is this tent?
I mean, it is a little patched up at the top, but it does have the look of a nice tent. There is the indication of flooring, a solid roof, layers on top, which would insulate it somewhat. It's going to depend on the climate of the area.
Now we can finally have some one-on-one time together.
We live together. I see you every single day.
I know. But this time we can have pillow talk.
Oh, no.
Talk about all the deep stuff. Like, why you never take off your hat.
I'm not ready to talk about that.
The manager at this campsite is a disaster. Should I call the plumber myself? That will take forever. Arno won't be happy at all.
Okay, well, Arno is probably the influencer.
Stop staring at me! I need to concentrate.
Angie. Intense. I like how so you have very toony, and then you get a higher detail variant under the magnifying lens. Like the ears in particular. Well, the ears are a good example thereof. Odd-shaped bruise. One more thing. Unusual horns. Or is it not usual to encounter somebody with horns in this setting somehow? Use these thick prescription glasses to create a fire. Tips from Lieutenant Lemmy. Colonel Grant. Make a tea out of pine needles for a source of vitamin C. Brigadier Wilmer. Never drink your pee. Okay. So, the implication here is that one step up from a colonel is a brigadier. Because we have silver star, gold star, 2 gold star.
Oh no! You're not supposed to drink your pee?
So, the exclamation there, like the degree of the concern, is not like under some circumstances you might have, but it's not a good idea. This is... He seemed really invested in it and was concerned, like deeply concerned, that he had made a drastic mistake. Now, that said, I have seen clips of social media influencers who have implied, yes, whenever possible, you should.
I'm not even going to ask. It's locked. This one is unit number 3.
That is a big
What's
lock
that
and a big
bubbling
chain.
sound?
It is the VIP tent. At that point, it's much more of a pavilion, you know?
Is that a jacuzzi?
Oh, I didn't bring my swimming shorts.
It's this one's unit number 1.
Kit for cleaning braces. All right, there is, it's like Toby Eisenman. If found, return to Matilda Eisenman. Oh, dog tag. Okay, that is... Was it like 90s? Maybe early 2000s? There were... I don't know if they still have them, but they were essentially little spools of coiled gum. And this is one of those, but there's just a bite taken out of the side of it. Magicorn Adventures. Mouch Mania. Well, you've got a resembles but is legally distinct from Raichu going on here.
That takes me back to when I had braces as a kid.
Braces and Velcro shoes? Ugh. You must have had a rough time at school. It says, Unit number 2. It's locked.
Okay, let's see here. So I think this is Matilda Eisenman. Yeah, this was meant to be kind of a standing at parade rest kind of thing. It's a full vest, uptight. They whistle, bossy. Oh, those eyebrows.
I shouldn't wander off. I need to find out which one is... I shouldn't wander off. I need to find out which...
Okay, let's see here. So we have Stumperton and Ray and somebody else. We have somebody else that we can still find. Or some info that we can still find. Something more from Ray here.
What do you think of Matilda Eisenman?
She's crazy. She has those terrifying eyes. Keeps ranting about her new rank or whatever. I don't envy her son.
Can I ask why you chose to come to this camping site?
I'm here for work. This isn't the kind of place I'd come to by choice.
Scoff, scoff. Can't ask them about themselves. It's not Toby. Something that we're missing. Oh, right there. So we can't go anywhere off of the main campsite yet.
This is so a holiday.
And you're...
Oh, right.
So great. So we know there's a Katya, but I don't know that we've encountered one yet. A lot of movable objects.
How cool! Now we can. But this time, talk about all like.
I'm not ready to talk.
Had to switch up, huh, Key?
Even the jacuzzi isn't keeping him happy. The manager at this campsite is a disaster.
It implies the pigeon
Should I
is
call
the
plumber
manager.
myself? That will take forever. Arno won't be happy at all. Stop staring at me! I need to
I can't believe someone took my camping equipment! Ugh. They have this probably job. I complained to the man. What if something happens? He's too juvenile.
Nothing different there.
What's that? Oh! This one's you.
So this is got to be manager. This is brigadier. This is Matilda. We don't have her first name yet. Wasn't there something in the book? No, not that one. Stumperton for 3 nights, though. So this implies here... No. Okay. So if it's the 12th, and that's when we have arrived... And let's see, the Eisenman was... Since... That should overlap, and that should overlap. Yeah. They should all be overlapping for these 2 nights. So it should be Ray something and Arno something. It's got to be like Katya Stumperton then. At least overlapping for this, like, one day, I guess. Ducks mate for life, unless you get divorced.
Are you having fun? If yes, please leave an entry in our guest book. Oh! Hello! I mean, we're fun tonight, so, okay?
Okay. Once you've inspected them, you can zoom to get the full view of them. Like, once you've fully got the character. Oh, wow.
That area is...
Oops. Someone hasn't checked. It says Dinkle.
Standard, weather is horrible.
I can't believe someone. Ugh. They have this. Probably job. I complained to them. What if something happens? He's too juvenile. I can't believe.
What do you make of
This place has really gone down. At least this year, we don't have to book the caravan anymore. Thanks to my promotion.
Even the jacuzzi isn't.
Can I ask why you chose?
I'm here for work. This isn't the kind of place I.
We are clearly missing something. Is it won't let me go some of the directions. There are over 4 different types of duck.
As much I should see what more.
Do not want to use hint system.
Anything you can tell me about?
Usually the campsite is mostly empty, but this week... I got 6 bookings at once? This influence. See, Amelia, you're not a failure after all.
Okay, that is Amelia Dinkle. Great people. So she has a, what I'm assuming is meant to be a list of tasks on that. It looks like they tried to make it a notepad, like it's flipped up, but that would make the text fully upside down. But the two steps at the top is greet people, and then cry. Okay, now we need to figure out Ray's name here. Okay, this would imply then... Okay. Just a stab here, but... Oh, no, we know that. It's... the girlfriend was upset because this is a work trip. That's Katya. Which makes Katya the girlfriend here. And then this is Amelia is the manager.
Figuring out people's occupations always made things easier.
Nice, nice. Twitch uses a lot of things that are bordering or effectively dark patterns, and hype trains and view streaks are in that domain. They're not fully. At least a view streak isn't fully. A hype train very much is.
Did any of them look like a chair thief, though? Anyway, I should get back to deducing the identity of Frederson's girlfriend.
Name is on a plushie.
Katya the deer is Frederson's girlfriend. How did that happen?
I like how just... It's that shocked and appalled kind of voice.
So, you're the mysterious girlfriend.
He figured it out all by himself, Kanya.
And you are?
The one and only Duck Detective.
Ah, you're the guy that keeps ordering cheese toasties from Freddy's account.
What? You told her?
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Of course we tell each other everything.
Katya! There you are! The water is cold! How am I meant to keep up my skin routine with this ice-cold water?
So there's our influencer, Arnaud.
I was just talking to...
I don't want to hear it! Fix it! Now!
Now that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will shed light on the chair theft. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was. It was time to do some snooping.
Okay, we don't have... Since we don't know... We don't have images of them. We can't ID them to be placed somewhere. Well, there's the
pale
suspicious
moon's
capybara.
reflection shimmered
Wonder if that's
seductively
Stumperton.
from the glassy surface of the lake.
The way Duck Detective is acting whenever he solves something, or in this is that sort of the passion in life kind of thing. They get real into it, and everything else kind of sucks. I mean, if for no other reason than their ability to do these sepia tone asides whenever they enter an area. I'm sure that takes skill. I can't remember what it was called, but there's a series that I believe it's on Netflix, called Centaur World. And there's a good deal of the animation that I don't like because it's sort of crude animation. There are aspects of that show that are impressively good, but all of the characters in this particular group have a magical power, and one of them has the ability that is effectively the reality TV show, in the talking booth, retrospectively talking about what was happening, kind of stuff. That is apparently a power they have, and that it actually happens. It freezes time. Everybody is aware that time froze. He has his little aside talking to the camera, fourth wall-like, and apparently it burns while time is frozen. Like, the other people, it is painful to them while it's happening.
There was more to this campsite than met the eye. And I had to dredge up the murky truth, whatever the outcome.
Oh, so in the guest book, it was, so the colonel at the time was kind of complaining about it, and then their son said, "I want a slide." There is now a slide. I suspect you are Toby. Oh, them some squinty eyes. Braces. Crooked teeth on a rodent is actually, ultimately no laughing matter, Given that a majority of them have that, they have to gnaw So if their teeth are messed up in any way, it could prohibit that. And then the growth rate of the teeth could become damaging, if not fatal. Light strand. Fashion attempt.
Do you want to see my Magicorn cards?
So it was Magicorn Adventures. That implies that is Pokemon in this concept.
I have
in
this
setting.
super strong combo for Armadillo.
Armadillo. Very, very Dragon Quest monster. Very Dragon Quest monster.
Wow, this card instantly shuffles in a Chomp? That's so OP!
And yes, that is on mark for Freddy then.
Fredderson, we have more important things to do. Do you have any information about...
She says we have to go fishing, but I really don't want to.
Are you enjoying your trip?
Mom takes me here every year. It's so boring. I'd much rather go to my friend's place.
Here's our capybara. Oh, angry squinty eye. Gray beard. Distinguished capybara gentleman. Potentially. Struggling shirt. Overweight. That's a fun way to put it. Struggling shirt. It's trying real hard. Organic.
Look how similar these berries are. Which of these three do you think are edible?
I really don't care.
This one. No, wait. This one.
Wrongo! No, all of them are poisonous. In the post-apocalypse, you would have died a horrible, slow death.
Okay, not distinguished. Whichever place he's staying in is going to be full of, ARs.
Oh no!
What do you make of Emilia Dinkle?
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? I don't know much about her, but she seems like a genuine soul.
Do you have any information about Matilda Eisenman?
She can be charming if she wants to be, but she has a bit of an unhealthy attitude.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He seems like an alright kid. I'm not sure what that magical corn is all about, but... we all had our fixations as kids, right?
Like, if all these berries are very, very poisonous, why do you have a sack full of them?
Why have you decided to come here?
Oh, just, traveling. Enjoying some me time in between jobs. But there's this one guy, Benoit was his name. He's really getting on my nerves.
Arnaud Benoit.
He yelled at me to hurry up when I was on the toilet. Only for him to squat there for 20 minutes.
Spin. Okay, so here's our... This is a confirmation. We already had to make this leap, but we have the 2 gold stars, which based on the little book was Brigadier. Combination lock. A heart.
That heart seems out of place. I don't think I can crack this just yet.
I was wondering. Stomp.
This is so calming, isn't it? Makes all your worries just fly away.
Frederson, those court letters that I've been receiving, they're not a big deal. Are they?
Duck Detective, you need to respond to them. I did a Google search and
Oogle.
it said you could go to jail for that.
Huh.
All your worries just fly away. You can push the lily pads around.
Someone's been doing some wood carving. The whittling knife has an engraving. It says Theodore.
Oh, that's going to be Theodore Stumperton.
That old building is a tourist attraction?
No one left. There are little stick figures underneath no one left. One larger stick figure and 5 smaller ones. 2 separate from the large one and 3 others. And then we have Kinder Friedhof or such in drippy, probably paint under one of the broken boarded windows.
It's pretty famous. I've watched so many vtubers break in at night and explore it. It looks very spooky and dangerous.
I wonder how many places like that are owned by somebody who goes out of their way to repair break-in damage. So, keep squatters out of it. Keep out-of-place trash out of it. But make it so that you have to break in and make a big deal about how you're not supposed to be there. And then sell, merchandise. Don't, give tickets to come see it. Keep it an isolated place. But, essentially set it up as this special locale that's hard to get into kind of thing.
One time, a floorboard broke, and one of them broke their ankles.
Almost certainly you are Theodore Stumperton. And we need to get an actual interaction with the rabbit to be able to ID him. Duck feet that are webbed are very fashionable.
This building looks way older than the rest. The door is locked. This toilet is making weird noises.
It is indeed. Hey, Lunar. So far, no. There's a lot less autopsy going on in this one.
Sounds like it's broken.
Huh? What do you want? A photo?
Hack cough.
You know, it's a bit rude to approach me like this. At least have your phone out already.
But I don't want a photo.
Oh, don't bother me then.
Perfect skin. Vein. Chess piece necklace. Expensive watch. These are very Sherlock Holmes story style deductions where there is this visible element and we draw a conclusion based off of it, like this is one interpretation that shall be considered true kind of thing.
What is your relationship with Katya Ray?
She is my assistant. I have so much to do, you know. Someone needs to moderate my streams, for example. Those fans can get way too much sometimes.
What can you tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
She gets it all wrong. All of it, I'm telling you. Jacuzzi? Too hot. Bed? Too soft. Well, and the toilet? Unusable.
Why did you decide
This
to come
man,
here?
insufferable.
Someone is very nosy. Are you from the press?
What? No! I'm the Duck Detective!
Never heard of it.
Kicking bins and taking names. Hey, casemate. Toby is the child of Matilda. Theodore has no job. Renault is a... we don't know. Oh, chess.
Of course,
The
it's
chess
that
piece.
pompous guy who gets the VIP tent. What even is a chess influencer?
Oddly, for whatever reason, YouTube has decided to show me several channels that are chess influencers.
You seem to take yourself very seriously.
But of course! Treat yourself how you want others to treat you. How else do you think I take all this prize money home? Confidence is everything. And clear skin.
Okay, so definitely not Matilda here. They're not renting the caravan because of the promotion. And we know this also because of the stuff that's left out in front of it. This is Freddy and Duck Detective. So this says it's Arno and Ray, which is Katya. And this leaves Theodore?
That's where people were staying. Having this untangled will help in the future.
Excuse me? Can I please have attention? Your attention, I mean.
Perhaps a slip there.
It's time for the ghost tour. Please come to the sanatorium ruins by the lake. You don't have to, but please come.
Please. I need to validate my job.
What is this nonsense about ghosts?
but ghosts do exist. I've had one who would return my Rubik's Cube anytime I lost it and put it under my bed.
Mom said I'm not allowed to go on the ghost tour.
What are you doing here then?
Well, she's not here, so...
What is Arnaud doing?
Mom says I'm not allowed to go to on the ghost tour. Then what are you doing here, going on the ghost tour?
Everyone here? Oh, not everyone came. That's okay. No problem at all. Follow me. What you will see in just a moment is the abandoned Sunny Lake Sanatorium for Tuberculosis. Many years ago, a terrible sickness crossed the land. It was swift and methodical as a saboteur, weakening the body and trapping the mind, and spreading with the ease of a smile. The people acted
decent
quickly,
script.
building facilities in places of remote beauty to store the ill.
And the way that is phrased tells you a lot. To store the ill.
Until they healed and returned to the cities.
Not to house, to store them.
Or worsened and returned to the earth. Patient 12 had
It's
been
like saying
a diplomat.
contain, you know?
She'd spent her life in glorious motion, surrounded by crowds. When she caught the disease, they took her to a sanatorium on the edge of a lake. And isolation in a lonely bed felt like a form of personalized hell. The other patients had feeble routines. They shuffled to the windows, drank imported teas, watched wavelets crash and die against the rocks that lined the edge of the lake, rocks that reached upwards like grasping hands.
Pointy.
Patient 12 did nothing but watch the shadows waltz over her bedroom ceiling to mark the passing of each day. And miss her son.
There are a lot of sicknesses
and
that
wish
during
that
their
he would
time
come
were
and
like
visit
that.
to steal her away from this picturesque, forsaken place. Early one morning, Patient 12 noticed a new shadow. A shadow in the shape of her son. And she knew that he had come to rescue her. And she knew it was important to be discreet. So, quietly, she dressed. And quietly, she climbed out of the window. And quietly, she followed him across the grounds. And over the fence. And to the cliffs. And quietly, she reached for him. And quietly, she found that he was not there. And the rocks that lined the edge of the lake.
Splat.
The rocks reached upwards to
Oh,
catch her
Danganronpa,
like grasping
death.
hands. And they say that she picked herself up and dusted herself off and climbed slowly back to the top of the cliff, unaware.
Hot
that
pink
she was
cessation
dead.
of life.
They say when the fog rolls in, she's there, still searching for her son. And that if you are a young boy, you may feel a grasping hand cold against your own. That you should walk on quickly before it wraps itself around your wrist and doesn't let go.
Oh, okay. There is a sixth stick figure, the smallest of them. There.
So, yeah, pretty spooky, right?
What was that?
I know what that was! That was a ghost scream!
we go back now?
My tent! Katya, you won't believe this! Someone vandalized my tent!
You don't have anything under control, do you? I even specifically asked for more security.
We're making my life so hard, ma'am.
Ghost activity is beyond my control.
We won't be coming back, that's for sure.
Oh no.
Vandalism? I needed to investigate the VIP tent.
Oh boy. Crimes.
I will need a vacation after this.
Oh, I'll take you somewhere nice.
What is your relationship with Arnaud Benoit?
He's an incredibly difficult client. Taking him to his tournaments is fine, but going on holiday is a nightmare. Yesterday, he wanted me to add rose syrup to his rose shampoo, so he can have more rose per rose. He drives me absolutely insane. Ugh. He pays me well, though.
How do you feel about Theodore Stumperton?
He's a strange one. He arrived here with 3 rattling suitcases. What does he need all that stuff for?
To be honest, the scariest thing about that ghost story was the tuberculosis.
I heard they sometimes would
unfair.
remove ribs or a whole lung to try to keep people alive.
Ugh, too much information.
A ghost, huh? This is why I always say you can never be too prepared.
Walkie walkie. How's it going, casemate?
All this ruckus. I'll bet it's for nothing.
Anything you can tell me about Amelia Dinkle?
I know she tries, but she's terrible at her job. She's been going off the rails with her healing crystals and whatnot. They're not exactly bringing her luck, are they?
What do you think of Katya Ray?
She acts so important. I'm not even sure what she does, really.
What can you tell me about Toby Eisenman?
He's such a smart young boy, isn't he? I hope he drops that magician corn obsession soon, though. I'm afraid he will become too nerdy. I think it's very important for parents to guide their children.
You're a detective, right?
That's right.
Prove it!
He has a magnifying glass. Although, you should really get some proper glasses, Mr. Duck Detective. Your eyesight is terrible.
Those are expensive. Can you tell me anything about Arnaud Benoit?
The bunny, right? He always talks to himself, but never with anyone. That seems very lonely, doesn't it?
What do you know about Theodore Stumperton?
The Uncle Capybara is so fun! He's the only one that plays Magicorn with me.
The indication talking to Theodore there was that
I need to head to... This is turning into quite the holiday, Frederson.
he had no idea what the game was, but it was like, oh, that's cute, you know.
Are you smiling, Eugene?
Duck to water achieved. Take a dip in the jacuzzi. I just gotta love the silly little achievements in these games.
The longer I lived,
Yep,
the more
somebody
it
flipped the
seemed
place.
that life was ultimately just unfair. How did someone this shallow deserve luxuries like these?
There you are. You said you're a detective, correct? Please, find out why anyone would do this to me.
I'll do my best.
Me too.
I too am here. Wow. The Deviant. So this is almost certainly Arnaud is getting it says bribed is one of my options, but I wonder if it's threatened.
What is
But
this? It looks like a tiny recording device.
Do you think someone is listening in on Arnaud? So creepy.
Maybe.
Creepy added to clues. Recording device get. Soon we will meet. For now I have your scent. Your queen. My lucky charm. Well, that's disconcerting. Old scratch marks.
I wonder what this lucky charm is.
Yellow scarf. It's not Vogue, it's Frogue. Arnaud's morning routine secrets. Suggestive look, and the clue that you get from that is unnerving. Come on, he's so happy.
Does he take photos of himself with him wherever he goes?
Wow, that's a big trophy. He must be super good at chess.
Wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating somehow.
What's my army hero doing today? Okay, this is where the box is potentially coming from. You'll send me the photos. So my queen, first you'll need to give me my present. And you can request any photo of me you want. Well then. Solitaire. Chess King, streamer name.
I wonder who the people are in this chat.
Don't you feel bad snooping around on people's laptops?
Not at all. Much in the way that when playing Dragon Quest, I don't feel bad about kicking people's doors in.
Looking at their personal information they never wanted anyone to see?
That's the whole point of being a detective.
It's a perk. As soon as you're officially detective, you know, you get your detective's license, you're allowed to riffle through people's private lives. It's your job.
That's quite a scarf collection.
Blue, striped, checkered, one for every occasion.
But no yellow one. I'm guessing one of the implications is that whoever this queen is took his scarf. The now I have your scent. Contacts. Boring hobby. Exactly, casemate. With great power comes great opportunity. Lots of makeup. Lots and lots of makeup.
Who needs that much makeup?
That seems to be a non-trivial part of this guy's fame, is the whole makeup portion.
I should figure out first what happened here. This is a recording device we found in your tent.
You... What? What would someone do with recordings of me? Is this a stalker?
Maybe they want to blackmail you?
I don't think it's actually blackmail. So this could be Arnaud is getting bribed via chat messages with, I'm guessing it's meant to be stalker here, but no, it's by Arnaud's creepy stalker. And I think it's steal the yellow scarf. Probably lucky yellow scarf of Arnaud.
It feels so invasive. What if they come back and attack me?
Did they steal anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, my lucky charm. So that's the yellow scarf. Yellow scarf from Arnaud.
Aha! The goal wasn't to vandalize, but to steal Arnaud's lucky scarf. I wondered what pushed the person to these lengths.
Oh, how's my army hero doing today? I wonder if Queen is Matilda. So the heart on the duffel with the brigadier there. You said you'll send me the photos. Not blackmailed, then. Ah. Tilda is getting bribed with Arnaud's personal photos.
Matilda was getting bribed? I wondered what the present was that they were talking about. All right. It was time to deduce who was behind the theft. It was Matilda who was behind this. This was getting quite scandalous. Every year, Matilda Eisenman and her son Toby go on vacation to Sunny Lake. This year, Matilda's wildest dreams are coming true.
Pokemon cards.
Arnaud Benoit, a famous chess streamer, is staying at the campsite, who Matilda happens to be a huge fan of. She started chatting with him online and was asked to strike a deal in return for exclusive photos. Arnaud asked her to stay away from him for discretion, but Matilda grew impatient. In her desperate state, she broke into the VIP tent and stole Arnaud's lucky scarf.
Mr. Duck Detective, you've been silently staring into the distance for a while now.
That whole narration, apparently happening, inside his head in real time.
No, I'm just figuring out the case.
Really? Oh, tell me!
Not yet. There are still a lot of unknowns. I'd rather not make my deductions public before I've got the whole picture.
But I'm your assistant, and then...
We need to find more information on Matilda Eisenman.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
Wait! Where are you going? You said you would help me!
And that's what I'll do. Later. After I sorted out some other things.
Useless.
Well then.
All right. We need to find a way to enter Matilda's room.
Sounds fun!
Breaking and entering. Let's go!
This is unit number 2.
How do we get the key?
Didn't we see Matilda's bag somewhere?
The stars are truly beautiful out here, aren't they?
What do you make of this device?
Hey, that's a bug, isn't it? Yeah, to listen in on people. Ooh, looks like a newer model as well.
I'm sensing some distress in your aura.
I'm fine.
Healing crystals and now auras.
Are you, though?
What can you tell me about Katya Ray?
She and the person she's sharing the tent with are very secretive. She's been asking me to provide security. What does that even mean?
What is Toby Eisenman like?
I try my best for him to have fun here, but I don't think he's having a good time.
Do you have any information on Theodore Stumperton?
Poor soul is going through some hard times. I should pick out some gemstones for him to improve his karma.
Yeah, that's what gemstones will do.
We found this in the VIP tent. Do you have an explanation?
Oh, what? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what it is.
There's a strange smell coming from that hut.
What's your favorite magic horn?
This will say a lot about you, Mr. Duck Detective.
Goldilocks, Armadillo, and Mouch.
Mouch?
That was the one on the cover of the book the kid had.
That's a very basic one.
I'll introduce you to some more magic corn when we're back home.
She's not here to stop us this time.
The waft of incense and fresh linen were the first things to hit my nose. The decor of the hut screamed of spiritual freedom.
Screamed of spiritual freedom. That's a way to put it.
But on closer inspection, this was a temple to unfettered materialism. All of these clothes still have the tags on.
Whoa! They'll have a ton of packages to send back.
I have a feeling that will never happen.
Impulsive shoplifter, maybe?
Oh, thank God they're fake candles.
Makes it less romantic, don't you think?
Meant to be the coffee pot percolating. Main chakras. Burn something of the person you... Maybe that's meant to be yearn, but that would be really long for that. Could be a part of their body or their possessions.
People will do anything, including questionable rituals, to avoid doing any work themselves.
I don't know about that. This does look like a lot of work.
Rummage. Unpaid lease. Electricity, television license. That would be, at the very least, a UK thing. Check out our fashion sale. Folder names. Funny gifts. Horoscope. Coupons. Bills. So coupons with caps lock having been hit instead of shift, and then also hitting shift but releasing it on the third one. Bills with a little unhappy face. Much clothing. Much clothing. If you found something to bring, I'll bring one of my old shirts.
This gives me a lot of anxiety.
There's something concerning going on here, and it's not clear what. Rummage, rummage. This one won't open now. No, oh, okay. I don't recall it blocking me from doing that last time. Was it overflowing last time?
This building looks way... The door is locked.
Barricaded.
Mr. Jack Detective, back when you were with the police, at your precinct, did they think you were cool?
I only really spoke to my partner.
I see.
Trying to see if I can... Okay. You can't stand close enough for this to happen. Let's get Freddy in there again. Oh, no. If Freddy stands just in front of the door, he can effectively stand closer to the object that is the door. You can just see it when the door opens. But the top of the door is a different layer than the bottom. So if they're close enough to it, they'll clip up behind the top, but in front of the lower part. So on Freddy, the top of his glasses were sliding behind the top of the door when he was in front of it. Go in here now?
This one is you.
Let me show Matilda the listening device.
That Arno Benoit is...
I wouldn't say that.
No. No. And go back to the parking lot?
As much I should see what...
I cannot. Let's try to skip the repeated messages. Theodore demonstrates some, like, high degree of knowledge about a lot of things. Oh, okay.
Why do I have to stay?
There are no buses or taxis out here at night. Please, get yourself together, and tomorrow we'll leave, okay?
Oh, fine. Just so you're aware, I'll probably gain a wrinkle from all this stress.
Well, okay. There's our burn a shirt ritual.
How mysterious. That seems like a case for the investigator!
How long have you been holding that one back?
Basically since we arrived.
All day. This also looks like the symbol on Katya's arm, the bruise.
What even is this?
Oh, very cryptic. This looks like out of one of those cult documentaries I've been watching.
Aha!
So this is Matilda's bag, and she is referred to by Arno as Queen. So the four-digit code, the four-letter code would be King.
I cracked it! Are you seeing this, Frederson?
Amazing job, Mr. Duck Detective!
There's our key to cabin 2. There's some bolt cutters. Property of Sunny Lake. How to Raise a Warrior, a guide for the military mom. Cod liver oil for kids.
What do I see here? A key! It must open one of the accommodations here.
But which one?
Normally I'd take a bath to distress, but I don't want to go back into that cursed tent.
I don't know what Arno is complaining about. He gained 10,000 followers while we were here.
Yeah, the TV license thing, plus that 10,000 used a period. Or I'm sorry, yeah, a period instead of the comma.
The neatly kept cabin promised the ordinary, but I knew there was dirt amongst this cleanliness. My dad used to take me fishing.
This is the fishing rods that Matilda brought to try to get Toby away from the Pokemon cards.
Catching carp was the only way he knew how to bond with me. Why does this card game need over 100 cards? This was designed to drain parents out of their money.
That's just the base set. The Omega Booster Packs is where the real fun starts.
Toby. Well worn. Okay, Matilda's got problems. So, the kid's beloved childhood toy has a spy camera built into it. This plush has been visible in images about the kid.
There is a hidden camera in this plushie?
Aw, what a shame to ruin such a cute Goldilocks.
I should take this with me.
And to add to that, let's steal what is clearly a beloved toy. Wow. Ruggedized laptop. Okay, we have a capybara, we have a rabbit, we have a zebra, we have Matilda, and a buzzard, I think. I can't believe you had a thing with that guy. It's a bit of a crazy time. He was the only one. Gifted 30 subs. Project LO3 is strictly confidential and will be handed out in person. Kitchen etiquette reminder. So, could this be Theodore? And is this an individual associated with Arnaud?
Strictly confidential, huh? Curious.
Okay, we should be able... One second here. A triangle would be lose. So we have inside a circle with the courage symbol. So I'm assuming to gain courage. So somebody helped somebody. I think this would be Ray. Well, Katya Ray. Helped Amelia. Three things are wrong. Oh, we'll have to get more data points. Wait.
Have you seen this plushie before?
Oh, adorable. I personally don't know much about it, but it's from this thing the kids are into nowadays, isn't it?
So I wonder if this is the guy is pretending not to be into it. Again, it could be he's being friendly with Toby, but this could also be he's pretending not to know much about the little magicorn stuff. But the kid implied that he was the only one that would play the game with him. Oh, wait. That is a burnt checkered shirt.
What can you tell me about this plushie?
Ew! Take that smelly old thing away from me!
Can you tell me anything about this plush toy?
Do you think it's cute?
Why are you asking me this?
Well, maybe a certain someone will give you a certain present at some point.
Please, don't buy me more things.
Duck feathers are fire resistant. The loading scenes aren't are pretty fast. So some of the little kind of pseudo facts that appear go by real quick.
Do you know anything about this plushie?
Why do you have my plushie?
I take Goldilocks with me everywhere. But yesterday, she was gone. I couldn't find her at all. And then, this morning, she was in front of our room.
Is that so?
Okay, somebody stole the toy and put it in Overwatch on the door after it was it had the camera inserted.
You can burn her if you want, but don't lose her.
What do you know about this stuffed toy?
Toby takes it with him wherever he goes. I feel he is way too old for plush toys, but I guess I can't forbid him everything. It's not easy as a single parent.
Something missing there. So it looked like gain courage. So we have something more that we can uncover. Watched. I'm going to say Matilda. Military secrets.
Military secrets
The
are at stake?
L03 project thing.
I had to be careful not to stir the pot too soon. The less people knew, the better. I should look into those strange drawings by the lake as well.
Not Amelia. Gaining courage. Be right back real quick. We have just been powering through here, so need a short break.
With my best friend doing a case and with my best friend doing a case and
I didn't realize how much idle chatter Frederson has there. We're the best friends doing a case. I'll bring one of my old shirts, okay. The duck will only make one new friend going into adulthood. Yeah, okay, it's Theodore. No. Okay, she just has a weird bruise. It might not be Katya then.
Theodore was trying to
Symbol
summon
wasn't the
courage?
same.
I wondered what for. This is how it must have went down.
Drama. Let's
Matilda
go.
Eisenmann has brought sensitive military information with her to the campsite. Someone at the campsite seems to be after this intel. And decided to spy on her by hiding a camera inside her son's plushie.
Sinister.
Also, it seems that Theodore Stumperton seeked out Emilia Dinkle's help.
Saw it.
To perform a ritual that would grant him courage. It was time that I found out who this person was that was after the military secrets. Frederson, this is getting pretty serious.
Oh?
In order to find out who is spying on the Eisenmanns, we need to ask for access to all accommodations on this premise.
What?
Premises. Okay, there is definitely either a need for a little bit more editorial pass, just a little bit more, or there is a language barrier resulting in occasional, like, little goofs going on.
You see, it's really important that...
Thank you for coming, everyone.
What are you...
The Duck Detective and I have made some serious deductions. And one of you is...
Oh, Freddy.
Oh, he's gonna blow the investigation by hinting that they know something.
Because this someone is spying on the Eisenmanns!
Yep.
All right, Frederson, this is enough!
The window! How is this possible? All the lamps have been stolen by vandals ages ago.
Yep, Freddy has given away that they're aware that somebody is now watching the Eisenmanns, which will make it harder to identify them, at least in story, you know.
It must be the ghost!
Hold on. Where did my Toby go? He was just here a second ago!
Do you see the fog rolling in? That means patient 12 is coming out, looking for her son.
Can we stop with this ghost?
Mom will come and save you, little Toby!
I'm definitely not getting any sleep tonight.
This was all
Now,
getting
will there
far
be a
too
ghost?
dramatic.
This was getting far too dramatic, he said in a dramatic aside.
Time to find out what was going on with these military secrets. I was also very curious to find a way into the abandoned sanatorium. I should probably also find out where Toby disappeared to.
Oh yeah, and the kidnapping. Yeah. Well, we'll get to that if, you know, if we happen to encounter it along the way.
I wondered if that odd-looking shed by the toilets had anything to do with it.
This is so much fun, isn't it? I bet this is much better than doing your detective work alone.
He is desperate to be Watson.
Don't talk to me. You really stepped over the line back there.
Oh, did I?
Whatever.
Right, we got some new stuff.
This box wasn't here before. What if it has something to do with Toby's disappearance? Oh, my poor boy. What if he's in danger? What if he got kidnapped?
Danger and kidnapped.
You know, I should have put a GPS tracker on Toby.
I'm not wearing the child tracker.
People made fun of me, but this just shows that people are in denial.
Oh, hey there, Okaneki. Welcome.
At least he has his dog tag on him.
Oh, okay. So the dog tag said, if found, return to Matilda. And I thought, oh, this is just, you know, identifying that it's Matilda's dog tag, like on the back of it. No, that's Toby's dog tag. It's like the collar of a dog, a pet dog, you know. I suspect this is Toby's phone. That really seems like it's got to be a Magicorn, right? Yeah, Magicorn Go. Okay, tackle box. All right. So, Pokemon Go, and your location is on the dock, where there is something to capture. Did the kid fall in? Now, the phone is on the dock as well. Low battery. Living on the edge.
Someone must have left in a hurry and forgot the box. A key. Let's find out what this unlocks.
Exciting.
I wasn't talking to you.
Shush you. This one here at the start. We are playing Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping. The second Duck Detective game, which is a relatively simplified investigation game. You go around and you find essentially keywords and you put them together to create little facts. If it's anything like the first one, at the end you have to make like an assertion that isn't guided in the same way.
Arno wants to go home because of every single tiny thing.
I don't know. Voice actors cross over in a lot of ways here. Oh, and I see Roman was over there in Twitch chat. Sorry, I missed you when you popped in. Well, if you're still there, sorry and welcome. Or it just happened and I didn't notice. My chat aggregator is failing me. Wait a minute. What? Those misbehaving there. Yeah. Oh, that's why. One moment. I'll have to fix that. Just a moment. I have that. Indeed, Scuff Part 2. Okay. These. Is. Come on. Everything falling apart this stream. Do. Working. Just poking it with a stick, folks. One moment. Oh. Okay. But yeah, Roman, it's interesting when you find out that a voice actor when you notice a voice actor is crossing over between multiple properties. But additionally, when you find out that a voice that doesn't align with that character from a different property is actually the same voice actor.
He's being way too dramatic.
How uncharacteristic.
Your sarcasm isn't helping.
Is Theodore's one, I think. Yeah.
The dank
Definitely
caravan
Theodore's.
gave off a troubled energy.
It's been fun so far, Roman. It's good times. It's not a heavy investigation game. But it's still an investigation game. It is. You are presented with clues and you are expected to put them together. There's the way that you do it and the amount of clues and the amount of data is much more limited than things like that, the root trees one. But it's still the same kind of goal.
Just what had I walked into here?
We're probably going to do one like the root trees again soon. The other game that was up for vote between this and this one is supposedly like that. It is here's a bunch of like documents and whatnot, and you need to solve the mystery. I have a few of them like that. So we have canned food, we have animal traps, bottled water, bag full of mushrooms and the like. This is definitely Theodore's prepper cave. He also had 3 suitcases. Yep, right there, 3 suitcases. He's the capybara in the military picture with Matilda. Laugh, love with Amelia. Live, laugh, love. Tacky. Okay, yeah, here's the ritual thing. Can't tell what fully this with somebody. The last few months, been thinking, and I believe... Oh, wow. I believe you deserve to know this. I'm hoping this will bring some peace to my mind.
This note looks strange. I should ask people what they make of this.
He's got a murder board. All right, there are a lot of pictures of Toby in here. East Canton in Brezel. It can be good. When you're approaching, like, learning C++, you need to approach it like math as far as what you're going to be dealing with, because that's a lot of what it actually is. Like, more so than regular programming. Yeah, the stuff that you would be learning C for is primarily the same thing you would learn going into C++. It's just if you want to do the actual coding with it, I would suggest C++. But the principles are C stuff. And that's why you would suggest, that's why I would suggest C++. Is you'll get it either way, and the C level stuff is what you're going to learn the most from. Yeah, this is a lot of Toby stuff. His school ID, a receipt for the purchase of the plush in the cards. Okay, here's the picture that Matilda has as well. And again, there's Theodore. Various video points. Local kid wins Magicorn tournament. Okay, we have the border between these two countries in red. And we are in East Canton here, well away from the red border. So is it explicitly that Toby is being tracked, or is it that Toby is a mechanism, you know?
I don't like this. One thing is for sure. In here, it's impossible to die of starvation.
That is Freddie Fredersen, a character that featured prominently in the first game, who you discover is a rabid fan of Duck Detective, and is now the one that it really seems like it's Freddy's apartment, and Duck Detective is living there because he needs accommodations, because he's really good at being a detective, but really bad at everything else. and Freddy being a super fan of his is effectively letting him mooch. Like, as far as like relationships, being a friend, anything like that, Gletective is bad.
Can you tell me anything about these notes?
So much of it is crossed out.
We will now do the adventure game, run up and smack people with the new item.
Doesn't scream of a very confident rider.
This is spooky, isn't it? Are you easily spooked? Do you like horror movies?
Can I just do my work, please?
Oh, of course.
Said this is, while it is simplified compared to other investigation games we've played, simultaneously, it's a better UI. Like, it has a lot going for it as far as usability. So it might not be fully clear, but if I walk up to somebody and there is something I haven't heard before or done before, it is highlighted in yellow around the bubble.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! We can't let the ghost keep the child! We need to fight it! This wasn't much of a blessing in disguise after all.
Wonder if she, like, the blessing she's referring to is the fact that suddenly there were 6 reservations all at once. So, like, I've already shown her or asked her about these X things, and not all of them can show up at once. So it's not like I got this notebook and everybody has something to say about it. Some people won't care about particular things.
You notice anything about this notebook?
I've never seen it. Wait, whose is this? Are you spying on people?
I'm a detective. Snooping is my job.
My professional privilege to snoop.
What is the deal with this ghost affair? Do you believe in ghosts, detective?
There is no ghost.
Then how do you explain the light?
There must be a logical explanation.
I mean, perhaps something like a glass enclosure with an electric light inside of it with a convenient handle that would allow it to be portable. Like that one over on the stump. Something like that.
So, that means you don't know.
Like, even though I got a new piece of evidence, there isn't anything to show him. Okay, the doorways always seem to show up as yellow highlighted. This time, okay, come on. Nope. This time it's blocked. There. Live, laugh, love. That was here. So probably the crosshatch, the greater than, and the squiggle. Live, laugh, love.
I did it!
Health, joy, love.
All right. Let's see what's inside this strange building.
Come on, storage shed. Takes a duck 17 years to digest a burrito.
Invaded my nostrils and made me dread what was to come.
Something wasn't clear.
But there was no going back now.
What an adventure this is, right, Mr. Duck Detective? Eugene, about before. I shouldn't have meddled with your detective things. That wasn't very assistant-like of me.
Well, you better step up then.
Yes, I will!
Well, I mean, that's a positive development.
I'll be the best sidekick ever from now on!
All right, we should move on.
So Frederson's role is very much the... What is it? So there are two variations of Watson in Sherlock Holmes, but both of them have a particular role that they play. They, depending on which incarnation you're dealing with, they have other things they do. But one of the things that Watson does is say out loud how intelligent and capable Sherlock is. That's an amazing deduction. How did you do it? How did you know? Because it prompts, it gives a in-world reason for Sherlock to then explain. He's telling Watson, and by doing that, he's telling the audience. We have the extra giggle here in that Duck Detective tells the audience directly as an aside that seems to happen in real time. Like Freddy commented, you were just staring off into space for a little bit there. And Duck Detective does not tell Freddy what he's thinking. So we have a bit of a kind of subversion of the role going on. So we have this little Grim Reaper birdie here. Garbage bags. Ducks are bred green. Ducks are bred green colorblind. We are now in the facility here. Got an IV bag there. Fuse box? Yeah. Bread green would be that the bread, what I'm assuming with it, beyond the bread could just be a red replacement, is they are blind to the fact that the bread is green. They eat it anyway. Which, given the way that it works in setting, it could further be saying that the duck is blind to the fact that the bread is bad for them. Bread, like the baked good. In the setting, the way that they present bread is that, at least as far as ducks are concerned, it's like heavy drinking. Or a drug. Freddy expresses concern that he saw a package of sliced bread in Duck Detective's room, and it was crudely hidden under a pillow, or behind a pillow. Duck Detective mentioned that he had a kind of a secret stash of bread, some secret slices of bread that he kept in his coat. clean spot where the statue has tipped over.
I wonder what caused this statue to fall.
Well, we found our light source.
I don't know about this, Mr. Duck Detective.
The achievement for reaching this point in the game is Scaredy Croc.
This looks like some villain's lair.
That window. We must be inside the sanatorium. I'm so close to the truth, I can feel it. Are those the camping chairs? That's where they went.
The whole reason that this investigation started at the campsite that we were dragged to, seemingly on false pretenses, not in regards to there was a mystery to find, in regards to it was presented as, hey, we're going camping, my girlfriend and I are going to bring you along. Once we arrived, Freddy made a big deal about it being he and Duck Detective going camping, and his girlfriend kind of happened to be there. But the disappearance of these camp chairs was why Duck Detective really engaged the I need to investigate. Okay. Here it is. Come and get your present. Okay. Let me record that. Chess piece. So, Queen is Matilda. Yeah, I added Canon and D to the playlist. I really like this track. I just never remember the name when I go looking for music. One of those that, depending on how it's played and how you're feeling when you're listening to it, it can be kind of cheerful or kind of melancholy. So here is our nose room, the big tent. Then the cylinder is where Matilda and Toby are staying. Then over here, we have the showers. Above it is the building we entered. And then the sealed toilet that there are weird noises coming from is where the chess piece has been set, or the queen chess piece has been set. So Arnaud was requesting something from Matilda in exchange for pictures of Arnaud. Yeah, Freddy is presented as a really nice guy who's a big fan. Normally Watson is a doctor, and that's meant to be a way that they emphasize that Sherlock is supposed to be doing, like, impressive deductions. Is Watson is a smart and capable individual, and Sherlock is thinking in ways that Watson doesn't get. In this case, Freddy is impressed with what he's doing, and he wants to be part of it. But that dynamic isn't there, and in fact, Duck Detective, you've got a little bit of that kind of tsundere behavior here, is that there is a feeling of Duck Detective pushing him away but keeping him at arm's length, you know? Like, pushing him away but not too far. So it's less of a I need him to so that the audience knows what's going on. It's a I need him to keep encouraging me. As such, kind of an unhealthy relationship. Bit of a dependency there. Windows Update automatically happened. Ministry of Information. Oh. This is going to be... I wonder if this is the symbol on Katya's arm. Do I feel more like Watson or Holmes? Imposter syndrome demands that I would say Watson or neither. People say will say that I'm smart or capable, and I will, by instinct, deny it in some fashion. Camel Crush. Sarah Blackhurst, a goat who is a illegal resident agent. I think Katya's a spy.
This is all very dubious.
Or a secret agent.
Sarah Blackhurst. Who is that?
Oh, and Katya it calls her a deer, but when you're looking at her the first time, when you look at her horns, it says that they're unusual. I thought she was a goat the first time we saw her. Okay, this is no longer taped up.
This toilet is making weird noises. Sounds like it's broken.
In the... No. Can't be... Miss something here. Okay, so it skips the sewer passage once we're here, so that's not a relevant location anymore. Wonder what this is. Oh, we're in West Canton. Right? No, we're in East Canton. No, we're in East Canton. Her job puts her as an agent of West Canton. Okay. 5% of ducks will absolutely not.
What do you make of these notes?
It will bring peace to my mind? Who writes like this? Is this some serial killer's diary?
Oh, there must be a way to get inside.
Can't we just break in?
A detective uses their brain, not their brawn.
Of course not. We can't get in. There's a velvet rope. A velvet rope. It is still cute how they put in a slide. Because as a child, Toby requested it. Where did Theodore go? Well, glad the music is working for you, Kaneki. Let me look in here. Backup bread in case of emergencies. Never noticed that. In his inventory is his equivalent of his hip flask. So let's see here. We have the implication here is that Toby goes to a school in Brezel. And that they have been to Sunny Lake. But it's all tracking around. Get a thing with that guy. We have Project LO3. There is somebody named Inga, to whom they had a think. Yeah, well, there's another example. Okay. Over here we have the icon of Queens, so I'm wondering if this is meant to be a chat with them. And that the white is from the person they are chatting to. So this is a chat with Inga. Different logo here, but this logo would be Theodore. So, this is Freddy chatting with, Katya. And, yeah, So this is who you are chatting to, and the white is them their lines. He has his name in his chat program for her is Cutie Pie Heart. Okay. Set up by Katya, since her bruise matches the glasses of the statue. That's
Katya
the
was the one who set up the lair.
There is a discoloration on the glasses. I think then the implication is it's less of a bruise and more a spot where the hair dye or the makeup has been brushed away.
But what for? I had to dig deeper.
Ian is in disguise and using a fake name. This means she is a spy for the West.
Frederson's girlfriend was a spy for the West?
It's coming together.
Does that mean she was using him as a cover?
Okay. Is the next thing that he is going to say, or nearly the next thing, going to be that this explains how somebody like Frederson could possibly have a girlfriend? Because he was seemingly horrified that he had a girlfriend of some kind.
I didn't like that she was getting so close to him that quickly anyway. All right. Another missing puzzle piece was the location of these secret documents.
It is very much a... a modified emote, it would seem there. Okay, Duck Detective's relationship with Frederson is very much that. It's not like I like you. Hidden in the broken toilet. Yes, exactly.
Of course. Matilda
Tsundere,
hid
yep.
the secret documents in the broken toilet. That's the one place no one would look. All right. I should first work out the whole case before I do anything about these documents.
Or Magicorn.
So that's what Toby was up to.
He left his cell phone in the tackle box. I wonder if the fishing rods are still there, but he left his cell phone in the tackle box, which was showing the equivalent of Pokemon Go from the dock. And there was a creature shown in the lake, so perhaps he couldn't get close enough. And despite Theodore making it clear that he wasn't aware of what the Magicorn were, he seemed to be very engaged with Toby about it. The cork board, the murder wall that he had, the red string on a pinboard, had Toby all over it with indications of purchases of Magicorn cards, that Toby was in like clubs and tournaments and whatnot about Magicorn.
I
So
had a feeling
what the
this wouldn't
relationship
calm
is
Matilda
it
down
like,
one
you know,
bit.
are we talking white panel van here, or just that there is some other relationship indicated?
I should first figure out the whole mystery of the campsite before I made any announcements.
Oh. I think I know. So, I can't believe you had a relationship with that guy. Matilda was in a military unit with Theodore. Is Theodore Toby's father? And is that why Theodore needed courage, is to actually make contact with his estranged son? Theodore is Toby's parent because he had a fling with Matilda in the military.
Aha! Theodore Stumperton was in fact Toby's mystery father. This must have been the first time he's seen him.
That is why he's making, like, he's putting on the act in front of everybody. Oh, I don't know much about it, that kind of thing. But he was looking up Toby's interests so that when he made contact with Toby, he could have something in common, that they would have something to build a relationship over.
That explained his shifty behavior. This was it. I had it all figured out. Time to confront the culprit. I had a feeling this won't be pleasant for Fredersen.
What's this about?
Does the doc want to waste our time again?
Okay. Additionally, the so Arnaud is known for his like skincare routines and whatnot. That he has, you know, supposedly perfect skin when we looked at him. But his so the implication was that when we looked in his tent, that there was just this massive makeup kit, and there were bottles and bottles of orange foundation. But if you look, he has pale fur, and when Duck Detective looked at him, it said perfect skin. We could, we overlooked that at the time, but is that an implication that's not his foundation? That is the orange foundation that she uses to dye her fur. And that's not a bruise, that is the spot where the glasses were hit, because the statue of the owl that was knocked over recently had orange smudge on it that it called out as a stain, not as like rust.
This better be important.
I know we're in an unusual situation, but I would appreciate it if people stopped calling for random meetings!
This one is important, I promise.
Where did Toby go? What if that capybara took him?
I will get to that. First, let me explain what happened. As a high-ranking officer in the East Canton Army, Matilda Eisenmann has access to classified information. She was entrusted with the physical plans for a new military base. Meanwhile, Katya Ray has been meticulously preparing her master plan to steal these documents. She found out that Matilda is a huge fan of the Chess King, which prompted her to become Arnaud's assistant. What Arnaud didn't realize was that Katya was actually a spy for West Canton. By using Arnaud's social media accounts, she got close to Matilda and made her trust Arnaud enough to agree to a secret transfer of the documents.
She is the moderator.
In hopes of getting special, personal photos of Arnaud. Unfortunately for her, I, the Duck Detective, managed to find the secret hiding spot first. And this secret hiding spot is...
First is questionable. If we look at... I don't know if it's meant to be before or after. Let me... That toilet was all barred off before. Is it that it was barred off and then Matilda put the stuff here recently, or...
Right here! In the broken toilet.
Oh, no, they're right there.
Gotta be kidding me.
That's right, Katya. But that's not your real name, is it? Sarah Blackhurst?
I guess I can take this off now.
Yep. The orange foundation.
But I don't understand.
Mom! Check out this shiny hunter I caught!
Yep. That is, it was sparkly on the phone, and it was a multi-headed goose. She has one of those old sham wow kind of things there, you know? Just sponges the makeup right off.
Toby!
Anybody remember that? It's from the slap chop era.
What did I tell you about going with strangers? Oh, my little Toby. You're alive. I'm so glad. And you! You kidnapped my son? I knew right from the beginning. You're some kind of messed up individual.
Actually...
Mom, he says he's my dad? Is that true?
What?
Matilda. It's been so long.
They did a good job with the Tangle of Mysteries thing. This is an aspect that is missing with some, like, detective/investigation things, is the idea of multiple concurrent unknowns that are kind of commingled with each other or tangled together that make it easy to leap to the wrong conclusion. And it's only by fully identifying one of them that you can kind of pull that thread out.
Teddy?
When I saw his hair, I had no doubt that he was my son.
He has a little pale lick of hair on top of his head. I wonder, I haven't looked again, but I wonder if his zoom in photo has the same little lick of hair.
You've really let yourself go.
Everything was revealed. But who was responsible for this crime? Katya, Matilda, and Arnaud were all involved in some way. Katya has been invading Matilda's privacy, seeking to obtain sensitive information in the name of West Canton. Should she get arrested?
I mean, so this is the part in the last one where you have to make assertions without, like, the whole guide system. This, to my understanding, this is an action you take. Matilda didn't strike me as a very socially adept individual. Not for lack of trying, but things like she's trying to figure out how to raise a child as a single mother, still involved in the military, all kinds of things. But there's definitely there's personality friction going on.
She is a spy for the enemy. Of course she needs to be arrested. Fredersen will just have to get over it. Matilda was ready to trade military insider secrets for racy photos. Should she get arrested?
I mean, yeah. We don't actually know the relationship between the countries, but in that sort of scenario, it would be a bad thing.
Her actions would have caused serious damage to East Canton. She definitely should be arrested. Arnaud was right at the center of the crime, but failed to report it.
But did he even know what he was asking for?
Should he be arrested?
Because Katya handled his social media. I think he's just a dupe. I mean, he's annoying as all get out, but I don't get the impression that he actually knew what was going on.
He had no idea what was happening. I don't think there's grounds for arresting him. All right, I made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Katya! Matilda!
You're sending my girlfriend to jail?
Yes.
She's a spy, Fredersen.
Are you... really?
I'm sorry, Freddy.
What about our forest walks? When you told me that you thought my Rubik's Cubes were cool? Was everything a lie?
Or Freddy.
I thought that we'd tell each other everything.
Like, Freddy is presented as legitimately a nice guy.
No, I enjoyed those walks too.
You can't separate me from my son! That foul beast tricked me! She impersonated the Chess King! I'm the victim here!
I mean, I would sympathize more if it wasn't like you had military secrets that you were willing to hand over.
Mom, what's happening?
Don't worry, my dear. It will all be fine.
See, Fredersen, I quacked the case again.
Yeah, this is not a happy cracked the case.
Yeah. I expected nothing less.
I mean, this is kind of an oof. Is like I said, Freddy is a legitimately nice guy who is a real fan of this of Duck Detective and wanted to be part of the process with him. Really excited about it. But he got overexcited and almost wrecked the investigation and was shouted down over it. And now, like, a relationship that Freddy really valued has been effectively destroyed by this case happening, this thing that he was excited to be part of. That's gonna suck. Like, emotionally, that's a kick in the head. And then as part of this, we've effectively determined, hey kid, your mom's a traitor. She's probably going to prison.
The truth is an ugly mistress.
There was an achievement for it, but that doesn't mean it's the right thing.
But it is my duty to throw
if you look, there was
bread
enough
to the
space for the
fine
bunny to
beak
be between them.
of Lady Justice.
And this is how many people decided. So Katya almost universally. Matilda, some of them. And I feel like a lot of that is for Toby's sake. Arnaud, yeah, I can see people also choosing him. But I feel like the majority of them didn't because it really didn't seem like he was involved. He's, I think blinded by his own narcissism. Do you know there are over 4 different types of duck? I mean, I didn't expect to complete it today. But then again, we did kind of blow through the whole normal streaming time. Duck Detective was voiced by Sean Chiplock for somebody that was asking about the voice actor. A lot of saxophone, trumpet, trombone, that kind of thing in the music. That makes sense. Of what? Oh, A-Star Pathfinding Project. But yes, it makes sense. They do have a very, again, noir-style detective stuff. A-Star Pathfinding is a pathfinding algorithm.
Fredderson, don't be sad that it ended. Be sad that it happened at all.
Wait, aren't you Eugene McQuacklin?
Indeed, the one and only Duck Detective.
He's going to get arrested because he didn't respond to all those court documents that were being sent to him.
Great. I might as well take you with me then. You're under arrest.
Wait, what is happening? I want to speak to my lawyer!
So when you go out onto the dock, Freddy's like, doesn't it just make your cares go away? The scene on the lake. And Duck Detective's like, all those court documents that are getting sent to me, do you think that's a bad thing? And Freddy's like, you need to respond to those. You could get in a lot of trouble. And apparently he didn't, and he did. Oh, good times, folks. Good times. I was wondering how long we were going to be playing this one. I guess the other game will be up on the channel soon then too. What we'll try to do is I want to try getting a game interwoven with the programming so we don't grind down as much as we have been. We've made a lot of progress with the programming, but I think doing too much of it back to back is going to slow things down too much, given the nature of the project. So we'll see from there. So maybe that TR, I think it's like TRA9 or TR49, something like that, will probably be the next one. We'll see. There's a whole pile of them, but I think that'll be the next one. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good time. We got to play all the way through Duck Detective. I'd say it's as good as the prior one. They're apparently working on a third. So we'll see if that one bubbles up. But yeah, in the meantime, probably gonna try for... We'll see where we put the next stream. But again, I'm gonna try to alternate with the coding. But yeah, if you like what you saw and would like to see more, remember to like, follow, subscribe, comment. All those buttons are generally good, and it would help if you press them. But with that said, folks, I hope the rest of your day is good, and I will see you next time. Button.